Hey crafters, Nicole Wright here for Creative Scrapbooker Magazine, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a mixed media page using your Brother ScanNCut DX, using simple patterns to create a fun mixed media page. So for here, I'm just going to select the pattern, and there's loads of basic shapes you can pick from. For this one, I'm going to be selecting stars. You can adjust the height and width to anything that you need. Now that it's in place, you can see my mat here, and then you can add another shape. Now you can see I have all three of my stars in place, and you can move these around. Once you're ready, you select OK. Now you're going to select which function you want the machine to do, and I want it to cut. Everything looks great. It's going to take a minute to cut, so then you just hit start. Okay, now that our shapes are all cut out, you just simply remove the mat and peel them off. Now that I have my stars all cut out, I also cut out the word create, which comes already preloaded onto the Brother ScanNCut DX machine. And I am just going to do a little bit of stamping first. So I'm going to set my cuts aside. This has already been pre-gessoed with Ranger's Media White Gesso. And I'm going to take Stampers Anonymous Ledger Script stamp. You can see it's well used. I'm going to randomly stamp. And as you can see, I didn't bother reloading my stamp with the Ranger Archival Jet Black ink because I wanted to have this faded look. So we're going to create with these stars a little bit of a mask, and you're going to layer them right over top. So once you have an idea of where you want your cuts to be, you can just tack it down. Now that everything is stuck down, I'm going to be using Dylusions paints, a collection of different colors. These are vibrant, beautiful acrylic paints. And I'm just going to randomly apply them using my Dynasty stencil brush. So at this point, you can, if you want, add a little bit of stenciling right over top because the paint is definitely still wet enough to move around. And I just randomly hit it with a baby wipe. Once your paint is dry, you can go through with the Distress Crayon Black Soot just to highlight some of your shapes that we created using the Brother ScanNCut. And I just go along the edge and rub it in. To highlight the create, you could just leave it like that so that your eye is drawn in and then you want to see what's going on. Or you can just gently, again, go around with your Distress Crayon and just highlight that create. Now that the create is all highlighted, you can take your baby wipe and just gently rub off on the letter create, the words create itself, just to help highlight it. You can also go around your pages just to really bring in the eye and create more of a grunge. All right, so now that we've got everything all kind of inked up and messy, you can just gently peel off your letters. If a little bit of paint gets under, it just adds to that yummy grunge look. And what's great about this is now you have these pieces, so then you can attach them to the opposite page for another project at some point. But now you can see the stamping that we did is highlighted and coming out. And there you go. Using Brother ScanNCut DX, you can use basic shapes to cut out the patterns to create a mask to make your own mixed media page layout. Thanks for watching. Make sure to follow Creative Scrapbooker Magazine on YouTube and subscribe to our magazine for great tips, techniques, and projects. Have a great day, everyone.